talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do.
Made it out the chat. Thank you. Ski.
Okay, y'all. So, as you know, we went on a trip to Colorado and we went to the mountains. So, we stayed in Breckenridge. And so, I'm going to make a quick video. It's not going to be really long. Like, I know I make some videos sometimes that be a little bit longer, but this one's going to be short. And I'm just going to tell you 4 things that I took away from this trip that I'm going to keep in mind for next time. And then maybe like if you're going to Colorado, some things that you should keep in mind if you are going, okay, on a trip to Colorado. So the first thing I would tell you is to bring the right clothes, because when you fly into Colorado, of course, you're going to fly into Denver, okay? And the temperature in Denver is way different than the temperature in the mountains, okay? So when you're going into the mountains, it's way colder, more snow, it's totally different. So when I got to Colorado, I was in Denver and I fooled myself because I thought that because we were in Denver that the temperature, like, I'm like, oh, okay, this is not really that bad. Fast forward to that night when we got to got to Breckenridge, it was totally different. The temperature, pack the right kind of clothes, make sure you wear thermals. Even if you're a person who thinks you're not going to be that cold, like, you still need to bring thermals, bring layers, make sure you have your jackets, gloves for sure, hot hands, because my fingers got so cold at one point that they just started burning and it was terrible, okay? And it's very painful. The next thing that I would tell you to remember is that if you're going to like the mountains area or you're going to like Vail or something of that nature, like up into the mountains, that if you are a, black person, you're going to be around predominantly not black people, right? So when you go to the clubs and stuff, it's not going to be like in Colorado, like Denver. You probably can find like, clubs that play like music that you want to hear and stuff like that. But it's a different vibe, okay? It don't mean it's a bad vibe. It just means that it's a different vibe. And me personally, I like the vibe, okay? But I'm just saying for, some of us, we want to hear, certain types of music and stuff like that. And, it might not be the vibe, but you just want to just expect a different vibe and you want to, be open to different music, okay? Like house music and, stuff like that, okay? So you might want to listen to, a house playlist on Apple Music or something before you go. The next thing I would tell you to do is to buy oxygen, okay? And some of those little patches that go, okay? I had the patches, but it would have helped to have some oxygen. Everything is different, y'all, because of the altitude. So when you go up into those mountains, your breathing is totally different. Y'all, I'm not even like really heavy set. When I walked up the flight of stairs, I was so out of breath. It felt like I was like just ran a mile or something just walking up the stairs because of your breathing. Your breathing will be affected. It is different, okay? And it's like very tiresome. You would just be breathing hard and heavy, okay? The last thing I would tell you to do is to make sure you drive slow and safe. Slow and safe. If you're going up into the mountains and it just started snowing or something like that, we seen cars, pulled over to the side with snow piled on top of them. We seen cars off the side of the mountain and stuff like that, or off into the snow. You want to make sure that you're driving, you can't drive how you would drive if you're from a city like us, like we're from Houston. Yes, so you want to make sure you got somebody who knows how to drive in the snow, and that will keep you safe, because it's different when you're seeing people off the side of a mountain, okay, or with snow piled on top of them. I don't know how they feel, but I don't want any parts of that. So you want to keep that in mind. But other than that, those are my 4 tips. Make sure you bring the right clothes, expect different music and a different vibe. Make sure you buy oxygen and patches and drive slow and safe. And those are the only tips I have for y'all. Okay, bye. No, say snowflake, guys. Snowflake. Snowflakes.
Snowflake, you did.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what?
That's crazy.
It's okay, I will be dark. I just can't see you.
Finna get ready to get active. Hit these slopes. Hit these motherfucking snowmobiles. She nervous, y'all. She nervous as hell. She don't know what to do. Drea, she nervous, y'all.
Like you ready to go. Like you ready to go save the world. Over that motherfucking snow. Make me a pathway for the queen to walk. Yay. Look at my big daddy. Yes, big daddy. He making me a path so I can walk.
The strap and the lap and the cushion and pick a drop. The Draco up under me. They already pairs around me, they under me. The hustle and flow money. I got out and came up off the whole money. You know that's for show money. I'm from the street, nigga, cop a off from me. I was smoking jet fuel. They make the next move be your best move. You know I stay beat up. Pull up the $1,500 dress shoes. You know that they watching. You know that they listening, but they ain't saying shit. And if the niggas wanna kill me, my nigga, then why the fuck is I ain't dead yet? I love it. I don't care.
You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. I love it.
What are we parking?
To be ugly.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.